Okay, we are off to Muriel CEX today. Going to show you some stuff from Muriel, not just CEX. There's going to be footage here of a few other stores and a few other things that interest me. But we're going to CEX. Let's see if we can get some games. Maybe not. If we do, I'll show them off. So let's get to it. Okay, so I figured I'd show you some stuff from Primark. They had some of their horror collection in, and honestly, it was some pretty cool stuff. That Lost Boys jacket, very nice. And then you got this Chucky jumper. I think I already own this, or I have something similar. But that was pretty decent, to be honest. Prices wise, definitely not. Cool little ghost face one there. Definitely a store that I visit quite often. Usually, I miss out on the horror paraphernalia stuff, but this time I was happy to catch it all. But it's just unfortunate that the prices wasn't cool enough. Like this jacket was so cool, but it was £45 leather jacket. It's just unfortunate as well is that they used the Freddy Krueger from the shitty remake. And then over here we had a It T-shirt. That was pretty cool. I think I'll show it you again because I think that maybe they have something different in the back, but they don't. So yeah, cool stuff. And then where majority of today's video is going to be at is this new TV and movie store that they have in Muriel. This was a cool place. I recorded quite a lot of this store, but there was still a lot of stuff that I didn't show off. There's a gym plushie from Friday Night Dinner, and when you press his foot, he talks. Like, he says shalom, and stuff like that, and oh, something smells nice and stuff like that. So it's really quite funny. But yeah, they had some really cool stuff in this store, which we'll get to in a moment. But this is just the outside. They had a lot of Funko Pops, a lot. There's actually, like I say, there's probably a little bit too much footage of this store. There's the misses as well. But they just had it blew me away how much stuff they had there, and it's unfortunate because I don't think we're going to end up getting this, like, keeping this store around. I quite like that Spider-Man action figure, comic books. They had tons and tons of stuff, and like I say, I didn't show you everything they had, so there was a lot of stuff that I missed out. And there's going to be some like the t-shirts as well. The t-shirts were really cool. I didn't actually stop to look. Like, everything that I recorded is pretty much. I looked like at the other end of the store when I stopped recording, but that t-shirt, yeah, that Scooby Natural t-shirt. I wish I'd had a look to see how much that was, because that's definitely something I would love to own. But yeah, it's just a really cool store with some really cool shit. But yeah. And now we're finally in CEX. Unfortunately, I was only able to film what is basically the PlayStation 4 stuff. This store annoys me so much because of how messy it is. You can't really see it from the PS4 side of things. There's one of the staff members walking past, by the way. So yeah, but like, it was so busy up Muriel today. I mean, there's no surprise there. It's a Saturday. But and there's the missus walking past. She was like, "You know what? You do your thing. I'm gonna go look at the Blu-rays." Okay, so we're back from Muriel. That was a less than productive day in the sense of what I was planning to do. Didn't get much footage.
couldn't get much footage. I mean, you know, that's what it is like going up on a Saturday. You got no chance. So, yeah, I did get a few games. Not the ones I planned to. So the initial idea of today, or the plan for what video games I wanted to get today, were PS2 games, actually. They had Spider-Man 2, I think it was Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 on PS2. But they were gone by the time I got there. So I didn't get those. But I still got two games that I'm very happy with. So I'm going to show them off to you right now. A trusty bag of CX games. So, first off, Borderlands 3. This was very close to a mistake. The dude got out the disc for Borderlands 4. There is an edition of Borderlands 4 where it's got like a gold front, but the disc itself is still the regular one. So I think that's what he was getting at. But no, he had Borderlands 4, whereas in fact this is Borderlands 3. So I think I learned from my mistakes of not checking discs and not making sure he's got the right disc in the right case. So yeah, that was a very close call. But Borderlands 3, good to have the collection. And then we've got Poppy's Playtime, the trilogy, the triple pack. 1, 2, and 3, chapters 1, 2, and 3. I haven't played these yet. I've heard some interesting things. So this should be fun to play eventually. But yeah, fun little game. Not a bad pickup. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. It's a pretty short one. Next week, I'm looking to sell some DVDs. Offloading pretty much every DVD that my mum ever owned and I own. It's not much of a voucher. It's like £23 or something like that. But that's definitely going to go a long way into this PlayStation 5 collection. So join me next week, and that's what we'll do. So yeah. Sorry I haven't got more for you today. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, folks. Goodbye.